outbound train is now arriving. Luxarian North Station.
XIII, a bustling metropolis, the divine city of light in the holy sea of salvation. It's the last bastion of peace and order in a dying world. Most of the people who live here worship the almighty Benevelza. The city's governed in his name by a powerful religious sect known as the Order of Salvation. God's followers believe in ultimate redemption, and their faith helps keep the fires of hope burning. But even in this pious city, a darkness lurks untouched by divine light. A heresy that rejects the teachings of Supreme Benevelza.
It's another girl.
How awful.
I bet it's the heretics doing.
The Divine City doesn't look so holy now.
This was no accident. The girl was left here intentionally. Light! Help her!
There's no need. Just a dummy. Hope, did you see who dropped it? They must still be close.
My sensors didn't pick up anything at all. I'm running a search of the city's video database, but I'm coming up blank so far.
Doesn't matter. I'll just find out myself. Luxarian. The Divine City of Light. Is that what they call it? Trouble is, the brightest lights cast the darkest shadows.
Looks like someone's targeting the Savior.
The horror continues. Another victim has been discovered. I knew the latest victim. She was a leading member of the Order clergy. She'd been a rising star, destined to become the next High Priestess. But then she retired suddenly for reasons of health, or so it was said. And then this.
We need to solve this case quickly. Luxarian is the city of divine light, yet it has seen the murder of 3 girls in 3 days. The people seem to be growing fearful. If you find out anything at all, I'd be anxious to hear it. There are similarities among the victims. They have all been young women, and all of them had rose-colored hair. Yes, just the same shade as yours. You may also become a target of the killers. I urge you to be careful. If you find new information regarding this case,
you should gather information and relay it to the Inquisitors.
This broadcast is
Once they have a good
by
lead,
the
they might be
Morals Office of the Order of Salvation.
If you see any people who
The
need
time
help,
is now 9 p.m.
lend them a hand.
Please pray.
It could be an opportunity to save a soul.
The chaos
The Savior's mission is to rescue the souls of people trapped in prisons of pain and suffering. By forming a bond with them, you can lead their souls to salvation.
can't be. Damn it, it's not like him to be late. But what if... No, couldn't be that.
Something wrong? Not about those murders, is it?
God, no. At least I hope not. You see, it's the end of my shift, and I'm waiting for my replacement, but he hasn't shown. He's been late before, but never as bad as this.
You're starting to worry, right?
He likes to make out he's a tough guy, but he isn't at all, frankly. His name's Holmes. If you run into him, do me a favor, will you? Tell him Thornton's worried and needs to go home.
All right. If I see anyone in uniform wandering around where they're not supposed to be, I'll talk to them.
For your safety and security, the Public Safety Office of the
The
Order
evil
of Salvation
savior will die at the
has sealed off
hands
all
of the
access
Shadow
to the North
Hunter.
Station area.
It's certainly an arresting
Citizens are
statement.
asked not to
I'd
exit
heard of
or
the Shadow
enter
Hunter
the
once
area.
before, from
I
a guest
repeat,
that was staying here at the
for your
hotel.
safety and
The
security,
same
the
guest
Public
told me
Safety
he's the head
Office
of that
has sealed off
band
all
of
access to the
fanatics.
North
But I don't know who he
Station
really is, or was. At any rate, it's hardly surprising that people think those XIII fanatics are behind this recent string of murders. But is this man they call the Shadow Hunter the one pulling their strings?
That was a valuable witness statement. I'm pretty sure the Inquisitor can use the information.
You work at the station, don't you? Your fellow attendant's worried about you.
Oh no, is it time for my shift already? I completely lost track of time. Look, can I trust you? I saw who did it. You know, the people who threw the dummy off the clock tower? I got scared, so I've been laying low. I can't go to the station. That's where they'll look for me.
You were there? What did you see exactly? You have to tell me.
I don't have to do anything. But if you can protect me from those people and get me to the station, I'll tell you all about it. Get me to the station, and then I'll talk.
This area is locked down. No one's allowed past without permission.
Good heavens. This has become quite the predicament. Those messages say that the Shadow Hunter will kill the Savior. Sounds pretty, I don't know, prophetic, right? If you believe what you hear around town, it seems that the children of Etro have an oracle drive. It's a rare thing. They say oracle drives are mysterious devices that can let you see the very future. The heretic's prophecy. I can't even imagine what it must show. But apparently it's enough to drive them to murder.
The Inquisitor will definitely be very interested in this information. Want to talk to a few more people? They need to make progress with the investigation before they unlock certain areas. Gather information and report to the Order operates the regional transportation system. It's the city's lifeblood. The trains stopping at this station carry people and bring goods from Yusnan. It might be worth checking out this area.
I always said those people would cause trouble. And I was right. Every night I can see them, those weirdos in their white cloaks sneaking around the streets. Whenever I see white, I think, ugh, heretic. If there's one thing I know, that wicked Shadow Hunter, he's the ringleader of the heretics. Those fanatics are growing bold. Nowadays, there's always a gang of them in the plaza in front of the station. It's as if they are meeting to go someplace else. Speaking of which, it's usually around this time they start to show up.
Holmes, you're safe. I was so worried about you, I could barely concentrate on my duties.
Sorry, boss. I saw what happened over where they found the girl. I guess I just panicked. I don't know why I got so scared. I'm sorry I let you down. It won't happen again.
Never mind, I'm just glad to see you're safe. Guess I never told you. Well, Years ago, one of my colleagues was killed by a monster. I was afraid the same thing had happened to you. I panicked and asked this lady for help.
I can't believe no one told me that when I took this job. But anyway, sorry for the trouble, boss. From now on, I swear to you, I'm never going to be late. I mean, what if your heart gave out or something with worry? Can't have that on my conscience.
A true friend that cares. Maybe that's enough to save a soul.
Well, a deal's a deal. You got me here safe and sound, and so I'm going to tell you exactly what I saw. It was the children of Etro. They tossed the dummy off the tower. I really wanted to tell the Inquisitors what I saw. Honestly, I did. But I was afraid those heretics might find out and make me their next victim.
The Inquisitor will definitely be very interested in this information. Why not talk to a few more people?
I saw the whole...
It's such a relief.
No one, absolutely no one doubts that the people behind the killings are those heretics. The Order is conducting its inquisitions based on that assumption. The Etro fanatics who worship the goddess of death are all over the place. Just look for the sinister groups huddled together, dressed head to toe in white. It may mean nothing, but some people have witnessed the Etro heretics using the public phone near the graveyard. Furtive conversations in the streets. Prowling the city at night. It makes you wonder what they're up to.
That's vital information. Good work, Light. At this rate, you'll solve the murder in no time. The Inquisitor will definitely be very interested in this information. Why not talk to a few more people?
Patch me through to the Grand Inquisitor.
Wait a minute. I don't know anything about the Shadow Hunter, I swear to God.
I didn't mention any Shadow Hunter, but thanks for the tip. Who is he?
Don't tell me you don't know about the Shadow Hunter. Lord of luxuriant Shadow World, hero to the little folk, king of the Warren. Although it's not like I've actually met him myself. Yeah, sure, so I told everyone the Hunter and I are close, but come on, it was just talk. I never thought anything like this would happen. Damn it, I know I shouldn't have been bragging about how me and the Shadow Hunter were best pals. What if the Elders believed I'm in tight with a savior-murdering nutjob? I saw you coming and I got scared. I figured you were with them, you know, the Inquisitors. The Shadow Hunt, parents use him to scare the kids into big... Does he really...
Let's find out. Once the gates are opened, I'll try tailing them.
Our investigation is progressing
It'll be the easiest way to find their hideout. I'll talk to the Inquisitors. Hopefully get these gates open.
The end of the world? If you know anything about the case, I'd be glad to hear it.
The Goddess's disciples are beginning to gather. If you lift the blockades around this area, there's a good chance they'll start to move out.
You're suggesting I let them go? It's not a bad idea. Yes, I'll give the order and we'll see where the heretics lead us. We've managed to find some eyewitnesses, and we think we know who it was that strung the dummy from the tower.
Let me guess. The children of Etro, right?
Ah, you have your own sources, I see. In recent weeks, the heretics have become more visible on the streets of our holy city. The poor, benighted fools don't believe in God's salvation. Clearly, their despair has led them to carry out these wanton acts. If only they would open their eyes, embrace God, and they could bathe in the pure light of His almighty grace. Can't they see that their souls would be liberated in the new world? The irony of it all is that their fanatical rejection of the Savior has only made my own faith that much stronger. Although perhaps that is the work of the Savior herself.
If you think your faith will save you, then go ahead. Believe all you want.
All entrances to the North Station area have been reopened. For your safety and security, please proceed with your business in a calm and orderly manner. Safety officers have been posted to assist. Please obey all
frightening. The Savior can use God's own holy power. With it, you can even manipulate the flow of time.
How can anyone control time?
With a special ability called chronostasis, it has limits, but you can slow time. It's just one of the miracles brought about by God's great might. But be warned, you cannot use it again and again. Only use it when it will count the most.
Who is she? Good food will cure.
Thanks for coming. Come again.
Good day to you. Thank you for your good day to you. Thank you for your business.
I need to be careful of monsters. You bring with you the end. You're the one. You bring with you the end.
Offer salvation.
Is it dinner time?
A heavenly messenger. I'm still alive. You're the one who will save us all. I might lose my life for a drink.
Is this a dream?
I pray for peace.
What station has been here much longer? You're down.
All right, time for this.
Now.
Is that the savior?
How elegant.
There have been so many frightening incidents around here, what with the Children of Etro and the Shadow Hunter. What are they after? Luxurion is the divine city of light, not darkness.
My house is full of everywhere.
Welcome. Are you looking for rare items from... I see you're a woman who knows exactly what she wants. It's a mighty fine product, that one. This is used for only the finest medicines. I was afraid I'd never be able to sell this baby. Thank goodness you came along to change that. It's a little rich for most folks. To thank you for your patronage, I'll let you in on a little secret. I run a legit business, as you can see for yourself. But I do have some, shall we say, friends in the Warren.
I'm listening.
I see I've caught your interest. I sensed that you were looking for something. Just don't delve too far into that area. You don't know what kind of people you'll run into. But if you do decide that you want to go in and out as you please, I can be of some assistance.
Why don't you take a look? Step. Oh, thanks a lot.
Blessed be, friend.
For your interest.
How elegant.
Fresh products from the wildlands, too.
This heavenly messenger.
This has been a fruitful journey.
Sorry, I'm out of wares. Today I'm here as a customer, just like you.
I want something to commemorate my trip.
Does the Savior come back? Is that the Savior?
I want something to commemorate my trip. Who is that? Does anyone know a good doctor?
Who is that?
It's the chaos times aren't as peaceful as they once were.
Who is that?
I like it.
Time for this. Nothing to speak of.
Chocopocolina! Hi! I sense you want to talk about something. Ask away! Is it about this message board? Or something more important, like my beauty regimen?
I want to talk to you. I think that you have it backwards.
Oh, don't be such a silly Sahagin. Everyone wants to talk to me, especially since I've been put in charge of this.
The message board?
It's not just an ordinary message board. It's called the Canvas of Prayers, and it's magical. An ancient spell has been cast on it, and now it can show people's hopes and dreams. For example, you know how people wish on stars, or by throwing coins into a fountain? I know you've done it too, even though you'd never admit it. This board collects prayers from all over the world, from all sorts of people, and makes them appear as words.
You mean anyone can come here and read them?
Just you! It's written in a mythical language. To anyone other than yourself, it looks like a jumble of nonsense. Now don't just take my word for it. Why don't you take a look? See if you can't read everyone's humble little wishes. Have you visited the wildlands? The green is so calming, and the people there are so friendly.
No trains are scheduled.
Heavenly messenger.
Surprised you've heard of me. What do you want? All right, take off.
I drown my sorrows in food. Bringer of holy light!
Finally, done.
Run if you can! Run if you can!
It's not safe. Stay back. This is impossible.
Run!
Please, run!
What's done is done. Fate is what it is. Nothing to speak of.
If God were to send someone, it would be her.
Light, wait here for now. You need to follow the heretics. Be discreet and don't let them spot you.
This broadcast is brought to you by the Public Morals Office of the Order of Salvation. It is now midnight. Salvation. It is now midnight. Please pray. Let us thank God, who in his wisdom will build us
Today,
a new
the
world.
City of Light has been the scene of much tragedy. A great number of our... Let us offer prayer.
Light, careful! They see you. Make sure you stay hidden in the shadows.
The end is near.
The evil savior will die at the hands of the Shadow Hunter? I sure don't like the sound of that. When they say savior, do you think...
It's me, all right. It has to be. But who's the Shadow Hunter?
I don't know. Right now, no one else does either. The information's incomplete at best. But the Order thinks he could be the leader of the heretics.
So if the Shadow Hunter leads the cult, does that mean he's also behind the murders?
What? There are 2 stations?
Stay out of sight and see what they're up to. Do you see...
Show that you are one of us. In the forest of darkness, chaos holds sway. To the goddess of death, these numbers I say. 7891. The rites are beginning. Make haste.
See that? I think I just found my invitation to the party.
Yeah, so when the phone rings, you have to give them a 4-digit code. Simple, if you have the numbers.
Right. Simple. So any bright ideas about how to do that? I mean, considering you're doling out advice.
Head back to town and see what you can uncover. The heretical cult, the so-called Children of XIII, are behind the murders. They become increasingly visible in the city. Judging by the tone of their message, they view the Savior as their enemy. What I don't understand is why they would target you. You're here to save souls and guide them to a new world. Why wouldn't they want that?
It's not that clear-cut. To some, God's savior looks as much a murderer as these maniacs do. I'm not surprised they're afraid.
Don't worry. Even if the world hates you, I'll always be by your side, Light. What do you want to do? Will you go looking for that code?
The children of Etro are gathering now. You're down. Think you might like this.
It seems like a waste to just wait here until then. Why not get out of the city for a while?
I might as well. There's not much time left. I won't waste it.
Yes, your time is the most precious thing you have now. How you use these few days may decide the very fate of the world. It looks like the monorail is up and running. If you hop aboard, you can quickly get anywhere in this world.
Hey, this is a restricted area. A giant creature came out of the chaos and it's causing a panic.
And no one's doing anything?
13 brave bounty hunters volunteered to take the beast down, to keep the peace. 13. That should have been enough, right? Guess how many still live? Just one. The others all died.
And that lone survivor was...
Yes, me. God. Such horrors I'd hoped to never have to see in my lifetime. The city's lost now. No one can face that monster and live. And with the chaos creating more of them...
Sounds dangerous. Good thing I have a few minutes to spare.
Were you listening to me? It killed 12 brave warriors. You're just one person, and a woman no less. But if you really want to fight it, I won't stop you.
Right, if this is what you want. Don't even try.
The strangest beast.
A worthy opponent. We meet again. You're down. Another funeral. Time for this.
About you, Light. You have to heal yourself.
You killed it? But how? How did you defeat that thing alone?
Well, it wasn't an easy battle.
You don't have to tell me twice. Here, you should have this. It belonged to the fallen men. Because of your actions, they're resting peacefully, knowing their deaths weren't in vain. What a coward I am. One failure and I turned tail and fled. In my mind, the beast had become chaos itself. But then you dispatched it alone. How powerful could it have been, really? To be slain by just one man? Damn it, you inspire me!
Not to be reckless, I hope.
Never. Caution is my middle name, after all. But we bounty hunters, we like to live on the edge. Danger. That's what it's all about. Can't live without it, like you can't live without air.
Thanks for coming. Come again.
What's done is done. Death is everywhere.
Is it your first time in the city? If so, listen to this. This is North Station. The Yusnan-bound train is all you'll find here. There's a South Station as well. If you wish to go to the Wildlands or the Dead Dunes, the South Station trains will take you there. It's easy to mix them up. Be careful. The only place you can get to from this North Station is Yusnan.
Are you, I can tell you about all of the places our fine monorail goes. Well, come talk to me.
Thanks for stopping. And thank you.
The graveyard is just around the corner.
This is Luxarian. The trains here shuttle back and forth between There is another station in Luxarian. South Station. The Wildlands, where you can enjoy the Dead Dunes. The train will leave shortly.
I swear I'll make you happy. Those were my own words. Did I think I was fooling? I couldn't do a damn thing. You died centuries ago, and it still feels like yesterday. Not a day goes by when I don't think of you, and how I could save you. But I failed you. Like a fool, I'm just spinning my wheels while the world dies. Now everything's ending, and no one's gonna survive.
This is an emergency broadcast from the Public Safety Office, Yusnan branch of the Order of Salvation. Volatile chaos infusions have been detected inside the Yusnan Palace. All entrances have been sealed by
Sarah, I need to know. When I die, will I get to see you again? Not that I have any right to. Well, I guess we all come to this world alone, and that's the way we gotta leave it. What are you waiting for, Lightning? You don't have much time left before the world ends. This is your last chance for payback to the man who couldn't keep your sister safe.
So now it's the glittering city. This is how Snow entertains himself these days?
I don't know how entertaining he finds it, but it's certainly his doing. Yusnan is Snow's town now. The residents call him the patron, and he runs everything here, especially the feasts and banquets. I've heard that he wanted everyone to enjoy whatever brief time they had left. But these days he's holed up in his palace. Who knows what he's thinking?
If I could, I'd go and visit. But I don't think I'm welcome there. Guess I should have pulled my punches.
No, it was the right thing to do at the time. I really thought if you confronted him head on, he'd open up to you. Of course, course, it's been centuries. People are bound to change.
Have the years changed him? Maybe. The Snow I remember was an optimist, almost laughably so. He believed in everyone, and so everyone believed in him. That's why, in the end, I could accept Sarah wanting to marry him. But while I slept away the years in Crystal, he had to live every day, facing the world's coming end. Centuries, watching all hope crumble, lifetimes passing without a hint of escape. No man can stare into the darkness for so long and survive with his soul intact.
It looks like the palace is completely locked down, but I think I found a way you can sneak in. The Augur's Quarter is our best bet. Supplies for the Grand Feast are delivered each and every day, anywhere from early afternoon to late at night. There should be plenty of things for you to hide amongst and make your way inside.
I've come to see the Patron's Palace from up close. Just looking at it would make me feel richer myself. It's the most extravagant building in the world.
The palace is in the Augur's Quarter, right? I don't think tourists are allowed. I've heard that there are some parts of Yusnan that only the rich can get into. Not people like us, unfortunately.
It's a palace. They ought to at least let us go look at it for free, right? It'll be all right. Come on, let's go.
All right, let's go to the Augur's Quarter.
The Augur's Quarter is the exclusive playground of the rich. Commoners aren't welcome, and that will include you. Though people say it's possible to sneak in. Apparently there's some sort of...
Welcome to the...
They say that some girl calling herself the Savior is wanted for questioning. She busted her way into the palace.
You want Choco? Can you say?
Please?
No, I'm afraid that's not what I'm looking for.
Step right up!
Sneaking into the palace again is going to be a... This is the Glutton's Quarter. A paradise for gourmands that serve up dishes from every culture. If the world's ending anyway, I suppose you might as well enjoy your last meal. Alright, you need to find a way to infiltrate Snow's palace. Perhaps you could start by checking out the situation in the Augur's Quarter.
Here at the bank. Welcome. Do come again.
Choco Boko!
How do you know my name?
What? Don't tell me you don't remember Chocolina! Let's just say that I gave your sister a helping hand during her journey a long, long time ago.
You helped Sarah on her journey? I hope I don't offend you, but you're not entirely human, are you?
No, sadly, in my true form, I'm not nearly as drop-dead gorgeous. But I am on your side. I'm here to help, like I did for your sister.
I don't even know you. How do I know you're not lying to me?
Well, you're just going to have to try. Ooh, I know! I can tell you all about me and my past until I convince you I'm a friend. It all started back when...
Wait, never mind. I trust you. You're on my side. Please, stop talking.
So the real saviors, you know...
This is the Glutton's Quarter, where all of the...
You want to get into the Augur's Quarter? You can beg and plead to God, but you won't have a chance in hell.
Welcome to the... Thanks for dropping in.
So, I was wondering...
Excuse me there, young lady. May I ask you somewhat of a strange question? Have you had anything stolen? By a pickpocket, for example?
A pickpocket? No, I don't think so. Nothing is missing.
Ah, I see. That is most reassuring. It pains me to confess the criminal element is active here.
So did someone rob you?
Me? Oh no, but please. If you do fall victim to a cut purse, be sure to tell me. Who knows? I might be able to help.
This is a broadcast from the Public Safety Office, XIII branch of the Order of Salvation.
You there!
You mean me?
I know your face. You're the one I've seen on the posters.
She is armed and
Oh no,
considered
you've seen through my
extremely
elaborate
dangerous.
disguise. Yes, I'm the Savior. Here to steal the soul from your precious patron. What are you waiting for? Arrest me and you'll probably get a raise.
Shut up! I don't need you to tell me how to do my job, you damn criminal!
If you run, you'll end up being... You escaped from harm, but in the outside world, a whole hour has passed already.
A warrant has been issued for the arrest of the woman calling herself the Savior.
Light.
They say it's hard enough to find.
The Savior has to return to the Ark once a day. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. No matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, you'll be transported up here to the Ark at 6 a.m. sharp. Don't forget that, okay?
This is a broadcast from the Public Safety Office, XIII branch of the Order of Salvation. A warrant has been issued for the arrest of the woman calling herself.
If you don't break past these guards, you won't be able to reach Snow.
Hello. Is it your first
1st
time in XIII?
Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it your first time in XIII? Is it
This is the Reveler's Quarter. The beautiful fountain and the cactuar statue are both symbols of this delightful part of the city. It's a really...
Yes, you have come at the appointed time. Your destiny awaits, Savior.
And just what makes you so sure that I'm the Savior?
His eye sees the truth. It cannot be denied. We are alchemists who seek the ultimate truth of all things. He has used the alchemic arts on himself. Now he possesses the eye that sees all.
So, what do you want with me?
Listen to his oracle. Your true path as the Savior is known. Now it is time you know it yourself.
An oracle? If you've got something to tell me, I'll listen. But I choose my own path.
Listen, Savior. I say to you that which I have seen. Tomorrow, when the sun hangs highest in the sky, you shall meet us in this place. The encounter is ordained.
Hope, what do you make of these so-called fortune-tellers?
They don't speak very clearly or quickly. But I think what they basically said was, they want you to come back and...
All right. Give it back.
Huh? Give what back? What are you talking about, lady?
I can get rough, if that's how you want to play it.
Ugh. Do you always go around bullying kids? Go on, take your stupid stuff. I don't want it.
It's not much of an oracle. They're just telling me what to do. Well, I'll decide tomorrow.
It seems you can get your hands on some fireworks if you know the Chocobo Girl's code. It's nearly 6. I'm sure you know what that means. No need to tie up any loose ends, though.
This is a broadcast
Time stands still in this world while you're up in the Ark.
Branch of the Order
It's a pretty
of
handy
Salvation.
system, isn't it?
A warrant has been issued for the arrest of the woman calling herself the Savior. She is armed and considered extremely dangerous. This is a broadcast from the Public Safety Office, XIII branch of the Order of Salvation. A warrant has been issued
to create as much confusion as possible. Get rid of those guards.
She is armed and considered extremely dangerous. This is a broadcast from the Public Safety Office.
I just want to remind you that it's almost 6. And you know what happens then. When it's time, you'll be transported automatically up to the Ark.
She is armed and considered.
The Gawkers are enjoying your performance. Give him something to get excited about.
Tonight's lineup didn't disappoint. Wow, what a night!
Welcome back, Light. Now step forward and offer your Aradia so we can give time back to the world. Pray.
As the world dies around me, I offer this blessing. Is this fruit from the light?
With the power of Aradia, you have successfully extended the world's life. Come here and I'll explain. This is Yggdrasil, the Tree of Life. It's a holy tree, and its life force is entwined with that of the world. Aradia gives Yggdrasil the power to grow. As the tree grows stronger, so too does the world. With enough Aradia, you can extend its life and push back the Day of Destruction. Up to 13 days, after which God awakens.
So the more Aradia I can collect, the bigger that tree will grow. And the bigger the tree, the longer the world has before Doomsday.
In this world, all the clocks count to 12, but that wasn't always the case. Back in the old days, all clocks went to 13. Somehow, when the chaos first flooded into the world, we lost that 13th hour. It was one of the great mysteries. No one could figure it out. But happen, it did. And the results were dramatic. Space-time has been damaged. Where once each day lasted 26 hours, now only lasts 24. 2 hours of every day gone, just like that. The lost time. There's a hard truth we must face. There are thousands of people down in the world waiting to be saved, but you cannot help all of them. It's not possible.
I've only got a handful of days. There just isn't enough time, right?
This will sound cold, but you need to be efficient. Saving people who are suffering under the heaviest burdens will give you more Aradia, which is good for us. But the greater the burden, the more you might have to do before that soul can be saved. Sometimes, solving someone's problem might just take too long.
You're saying I shouldn't waste time on helping the hard cases. I've got to pick and choose who gets saved.
Of course it would be best if you could save everyone, but you can't. It's a numbers game, Light. The more souls you save, the more Aradia you can gather and offer to the tree. The time spent helping one person might be better spent saving the souls of 10 others.
Efficiency by volume, is that it? A numbers game, like you say. Control costs and maximize profits. What is it that they say? Time is money.
There are certain areas within Nova Chrysalia that I want you to focus on. 5 locations where I'm picking up anomalous chaos readings.
And I'm guessing one of those locations is right where Snow is.
Yes, exactly. The palace in the city of Yusnan. There is another spot, in the heart of Luxarian, the Holy City. One more in the scorching sands of the Dead Dunes. And finally, I've measured large chaos fluctuations at 2 locations in the Wildlands.
4 regions, 5 locations.
To be more precise, the goals are people, not places. For example, the chaos activity in and around Snow's palace is linked to him, and the darkness in his heart. It's the same kind of chaos that I'm picking up in the other 4 locations.
And you want me to find these 5 people?
They're your priority, yes. Those people have massive burdens on them. The fate of many rests on their shoulders, and that makes your task all the harder. Helping them will not be easy, even for God's handpicked savior. But I can help you.